and welcome in to be our guest, or more importantly, it could be called To Your Health, because music can normally be something that's very soothing and very therapeutic for us, especially as we age. And my guest today is Wilmer Glasgow, and you are the proprietor extraordinaire of Glasgow Piano. And Wilmer, what we want to talk to our viewers today about is the fact that, and you and I have talked about this for a long time, as we age, we need to keep this thing going for good mental health. Music can do it, can?
It can, Jack. One of the things that is unique about a piano is your brain has to stimulate all fingers. Send signals to all 10 fingers and a foot when you're playing.
That's right.
So there's not another mental exercise that's any more intense than that.
Right. And you've shown me that there's different things have advanced so much now that there's ways that it's not like we're going to see Mrs. Jones and she's going to sit there and beat you on the hand doing this. There's new ways of learning to play the piano, aren't there?
There
is.
Keyboard. Right. Now, if you're 6 years old, traditional music lessons with teachers, they're, is important.
Right.
But if you're 60 years old, you don't want to go through all that.
No.
You just want to be able to play, and that there's techniques available via the internet and via CDs and DVDs
that are available too. And we want to let our viewers know that your company is located here in Montgomery.
Right.
You're going to play this keyboard in a few minutes just to give them an idea. But I want our viewers to know the fact that you can make an appointment. You call 272-2444, and and just say, I want to come in and talk to you about what I can do to get started. It's never too late. In fact, it can really be something that could help as people are starting to think that their mind is decreasing.
That's right. And we can try to connect you with a teacher that would work well with you and what you're wanting to accomplish and your personalities.
So the main thing that we want them to do is you have to, in other words, if they're just going beat, 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 they're going to, okay, this is getting boring. If it's a familiar song and they can actually start to play part of it,
that's right.
Then it's success.
And then they can work on the difficulty later.
The difficulty, huh?
Yeah.
And we want to say it's not going to be a difficult thing, but it is a very therapeutic thing. It's something that when we talk about sports, golf and tennis are sports that you can play in your older age, and music is something you can take with you all along.
You can, and you can do it 24/7.
That's right.
Regardless of the weather.
Amen. Amen. Well, play a little bit of something here so we can get an idea.
Sure.
And you can explain anything you want to explain as you do that, okay?
Right. The difficult part of playing a piano is using a lot of fingers.
That's right.
And reading a lot of music. And that's where people have a lot of trouble with. But if you can simplify it and have just the chords in the left hand, you can start off with simple songs and work on the difficulty later, like if you're doing right hand single note melody, left hand chords.
So it works itself very well.
Right.
Yes.
So regardless of your ability, the pleasure that you derive from playing is the same.
Yes.
A lot of times people who are really accomplished have less pleasure because they're more critical of themselves.
And and again, for our audience, it's all we want to do is just to be able to enjoy it.
Exactly.
If the grandchildren are over and they want to kind of sing a song and say, hey, guess what, Grandma or Grandpa, we're gonna accompany you. And that's the key, accompany, isn't it?
Well, it is, especially when you're having someone solo. They want you to just follow them, not you having to lead them.
Right.
If you're leading a choir, that's one thing, but that's a different thing. Your family gets together and you're having So you want to sing Silent Night?
Right.
You do it.
And that's all they've got to do is just, as you say, they start singing, you're just giving them background.
Right.
That's right. So it's a really interesting way. And of course, when you're by yourself, you can play and just enjoy it however you want.
Play what you want to play.
That's Well, Wilmer, we want to thank you so much. This was great. We're going to let our viewers know again that they can give you a call, 334-272-2444. Come by and visit, see what your needs may be, and then you're going to put them in the right direction.
That's
and
right.
you're going to make sure that if they want to start off with a simple keyboard just to get going, they're not in there to have to buy a grand piano.
That's right.
At this point. So as we close the segment, play us out of this segment here. Beautiful music that can be a great mental capacity for you. And just remember that when you're doing something like this, it keeps you active. That's what we want to do. The purpose of the show is to keep you as active as you can be. And we'll be right back right after this.